Dishes have their work done. All of them. But they look great. They look great.
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes.
You know, I didn't know there was a raffle. We good? We good? I won the raffle?
You won.
How did I win the raffle? Just by being there?
Hey, pass me
Hey,
one of
bet.
them bad boys. What?
Let's bet.
Hey, God. What's this?
It's THE seltzer. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with these boys tomorrow.
Oh, yo, this is cannabis extract.
Yes.
I'm gonna pass that on to you, my boy. Hold on, pass that to him.
This is good, man. It was good. I had the black cherry.
I'm the stoner of the group.
Bro, I was about to crack that bad boy open and start gulping until I saw cannabis. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, I drank it. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. And honestly, that's the first cannabis anything I've ever had. Like just by drinking that, it's not bad.
What's up? Yeah, I don't smoke or partake whatsoever.
I don't either.
I'm completely
You clean. Yeah, I'm clean too.
I'm clean for
Till
like
now.
what, 3 years.
Yeah, I'm clean now till now. But no, man, this shit was good.
They got it going now. I think you said we're good to go. They said we were good to go.
I don't know if you said. Oh, we are.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, I
Damn.
guess we'll be clipping it later on.
Oh shit!
What's
Right.
up?
I guess we will. What's up, Tick TV? My name is Kenshiro. I'm actually from the Culture Junkies. You can find me on YouTube at Culture Junkies. I'm here with a special guest today. 904 Matcha. Now,
Yeah, 904 matcha. We got
now,
the
so
sign
obviously
right here.
the 904 represents the 904 area code in Florida.
Yes.
With the matcha. And I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Your favorite drink is matcha green tea.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My
Yeah.
man. So no, man, so obviously you are here in Michigan. What in the world brought you up here to Michigan? Coming from Florida. Like really? You left the
Yeah.
Sunshine State to come up here?
I would say unfortunately, but it has been a movie since I've been here. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie, bro.
All right.
Honestly, it's been just packed with a bunch of opportunities, a lot more opportunities than my hometown could honestly give me.
Okay.
A lot of venues would only book you if you were going viral online or if you were already famous.
yeah,
like
yeah.
if they saw you and they're like, oh, you're just trying to start your career.
Right.
Yeah, like, who are you, bro? Get
Okay.
out of here. So up here, they gave me a lot of opportunity, and I opened up for Sada Baby when I first moved up here. Like, it was like 2 months.
Okay.
I opened up for his album release party.
Yeah, big Pistons fan.
Yeah,
that guy.
I was like, yo, that's hard. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, at the time, I didn't really know who he was, though.
Right.
Like, he wasn't really big in Florida, you know?
Yeah. He's
like,
blown
of
up
course, in
actually
Florida,
recently.
yeah, in Florida, we were like Kodak Black and like a bunch
Right.
of other people who are like native to Florida, like
Yeah.
YK Osiris and stuff
Right.
like that, you know? So that was basically it. I came up here. I jump started my career. I just kind of went crazy, you know. I went on tour like maybe a few months after that,
Yeah.
and that was amazing.
And this was all
honestly.
within the last year?
Yes. Honestly, like coming up here, jump started everything that I've been doing this whole entire time.
Don't let nobody tell you that Michigan ain't full of opportunity, people.
It really is.
You ain't got to move down to Atlanta to come, to make it big. Look at this guy. He
No.
moved from Florida up here and made it
Nah,
big.
that's what I was originally gonna go to Atlanta,
Real?
but Michigan just seemed so full of opportunity, and I was just like, no, this is like a lot better in my opinion, and it really was. I had a few friends that moved to Atlanta, and they were like there for a few months, and they were like, nah, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. You
Wow.
know? So, you know, like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I took a shot in the dark. I jumped. I went towards what I wanted, and it came true, and it still becomes true as the day goes on.
Life lessons, true words never been spoken. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and you
Yes,
took a shot
sir.
on yourself. That's for real. So, what's some of the the best memories you made while being on this journey, like just from this past year?
The best journeys I've made.
The best memories you
best
made on this journey.
memories
Best
I've made
memories on this journey. Hey, you have to forget this man. He's kind of running on. He's running on fumes today.
Yeah, I am.
He's 100% running on fumes. You got to forget this man.
The best memories, honestly. All right, so there was this one performance while I was on tour, and I performed in what was it, Kentucky,
Yeah.
and there was this kid in the crowd that was wearing one of my merch masks.
I bet.
And my merch mask is literally just like a balaclava type of thing you could see out the front, and it has my hairstyle on top of it, right? and he was getting sturdy in the crowd, going crazy. I was like, yo, bro, it was so clean.
Okay.
And there was a bunch of my fans. They had like my head on a stick. It almost looked a little
That
creepy
had to be
people
surreal.
who didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, bro, dude got a cult. What's going on
That's
here?
right.
And I
Like they
was
ready to burn you in effigy or some
for
shit.
real. It looked like it was. Like if you didn't know what was going on, that's what it looked like. But for me, I was like, yo, what's going on
Right.
here? Like it was dope.
Okay.
It was dope. I felt like I was living. I felt like I was in a movie. I didn't feel like it was real.
Oh man.
And it was dope. It was dope.
So this experience is being a live on stage artist. You know, and forgive me as the interviewer, I didn't ask what genre of music are you into. Is like it's all hip hop.
Like ambient hip hop, like hyper pop. Like I do just about a little bit of everything. Like I do
Okay.
R&B and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like I jump around. It just really depends on my mood. Like I want to, like my goal is to make people happy through my music,
Right.
and for them to relate and just like feel something. You
Who
know.
who do you pattern yourself after? Like influences, I guess I could say.
My influence right now is Don Toliver and Pink Panthers, actually.
Okay.
Pink Panthers, she just like her voice is just so soothing, and you're able to listen to it. Like
Silky
it's like very
smooth.
calm.
Yeah.
But like her music like will get you hype.
Right.
And it's just something that I'm not used to. Like you can like her voice is so smooth, you know. And then like you can dance to it. Like that's something that you're not used to, you know. Like slow music is slow music to a lot of people, and you like relax, you can take a nap,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, you know. But
Or-
her music is like upbeat and very soft. And,
Right.
like her voice like can almost put you in a trance in a way. It's just like, yo, like I'm down
So
to like
so it's not
dance.
quite house, but it's along those same lines.
It's,
in a way.
it's like drum and bass.
Yeah.
Drum and bass kind of. And then like Don Toliver is like more of that spacey vibe. Like he's basically at this point, he's Travis Scott's prodigy at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
But honestly, in my opinion, I feel like he has definitely surpassed him in talent wise. Like Travis Scott had his time. He still
Right.
continues to do his thing, but Don Toliver is going to be the one to carry that and just take it to the next level. It's just like anytime I hear his voice, I just get like a level of serotonin that I'm just like, yo, this is what I live for. Like I like this.
Right. You know, I like what you said about, you know, Travis Scott, his time is seemingly past. And you think of like, it's not like the megastars of back in the day that seemingly will stick around forever. Like you think about
Yeah.
it, Madonna old as shit and she's still around.
Yeah.
You know, releasing
Yeah.
albums and stuff like that, looking like a
Yeah.
damn 60-year-old grandma, right?
Yeah,
Still
at this
releasing
point.
albums, trying to act like she the hot girl on the block still,
Yeah.
which is weird. But Travis Scott, you know, he had his heyday for maybe like the past 3-4 years. But his
Yeah.
time is seemingly, you know, kind of passing, and now, you know, makes way for new artists, like much like yourself. So,
Yeah.
you know, your favorite song. What's the favorite song of yours
My
that you
favorite
have?
song right now,
Yeah.
my favorite song. That's a hard one. Honestly, like
Because you love them all.
I love everything. I honestly like. I just love everyone's artistic like view on things. Like I'm not the biggest one on like the violence and all
Mm-hmm.
that crazy ridiculousness, you know. But for me right now is like Pink Panther just puts out hit after hit. Like after
Oh no,
Water,
no, no, no!
like
I wasn't saying of anybody else's. What's your?
Oh, my favorite song of
yours.
mine?
Yes, of yours.
okay, so dang, that's a hard one because I like honestly I have a lot of really good music that has come out.
No cap.
Right now, recently, the song I exclusively just dropped on SoundCloud is called "Not Him," and it's a sped up version. It's just like "Not Him," sped up 904 Matcha, and it's just like really catchy. Honestly, like when I made that song, I was just literally in my studio and I was by myself, and I was just like really feeling it. It's more like a manifestation song. Like it's just like, these are the things that I've been through. This is where I am now. This is where we're gonna be. It's almost like, you know, those three things in one song, and it's just beautiful. Like
Nice.
I honestly like feel like I've been pushing that one super heavy, and my management has been pushing it super heavy as well. And it's definitely one of my favorites. On top of the song called "Ride." And that song really came from a really deep emotional place, and every single time I perform it, like I almost tear up because I'm just like, the song means a lot to me, and the fact that people are honestly like vibing with it the whole time that I'm performing it means a lot to me.
What were you going through when you were making it?
I had a lot of toxic people in my life that I had to cut out, and whether it be like, hey, like I really can't like rock with you anymore, like
These are like family,
really close
like
friends.
we're like close friends, almost
Friends
like family.
and family.
Friends
It
and
was-
family.
It was and family, like someone
Okay.
I grew up with since birth.
Right.
That I had to cut off because they were just doing too much.
A dog, that's
So
really
just
hard
like-
because it's like, especially when they always say blood is thicker than water.
Yeah,
but at the same
man.
time, it's like, am I obligated to keep fucking with you just because you're blood?
Yeah, you're
you know,
not.
no,
like, if
man.
they're taking you down, like a lot of, and I'm very spiritual where it comes to, if you're taking in too much amount of like immense
Negative-
amounts of negative energy,
Yeah.
then that's what you're gonna put out. That's what you're surrounding yourself with. I don't want to surround myself with all that. I'm very positive, and I like to surround myself with positive energy.
Gotcha.
So like, if I'm over here like literally just letting that consume me, then that's who I'm gonna become in time.
Right.
So I'm not trying to be that person. So I had to cut them out, and that song was like almost like a goodbye and a
Oh,
thank
man.
you to
Right.
to who I am now. It's character development.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be who I am right now without
Right.
learning the lesson that you taught me.
Right.
So I'm thankful for you, but goodbye.
Right.
You know? So that's basically what that song is
Yeah,
about.
that's some deep shit, man.
Yeah.
That's really deep. Nah. So you've already been on a nice long movie like 12-month journey over the past year. So
Yeah.
what's the next chapter? Next 12 months gonna be like?
The next chapter is a lot of big features. We're planning a tour, so I'm hoping that we can get that settled up. I'm definitely.
But you're gonna take care of
planning-
home first, all right?
Oh yeah, 100%. That's
Okay.
basically what I'm working on right now. Right now, at this very moment, working on mental health, physical health, making sure everything at the house is all right.
Right.
And I'm just gonna keep on progressing as I go. Like, I'm taking a break from performing, but I'm gonna be making music, of course, and just
Right.
accumulating my craft, and just like I'm gonna have a lot in my pocket for when I'm ready to release those kind of things. I'm waiting for a distribution deal, and potentially like when a record label comes and be like, hey, yo, like this is what we want, and I'm preparing to perform at festivals and creating an EPK to become more professional and present myself to people who are higher up and like need to see like that professionalism in an artist who they don't know. You know?
So I'm gonna ask you something, and this is deeply personal for a lot of musicians, right? So you could be new wave or you could be old school in this manner. Are you classically trained or are you more digitally trained?
I'd say I'm a mix of both.
Mix of
honestly.
both. Like, so what's your instrument?
I'd say piano
Piano?
and guitar.
Dope, man.
My mom taught me piano.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
guitar I kind of picked up by myself, just like
Okay.
audibly. So
So what's the one song that you pick up a guitar and you just couldn't wait to play? Like, what was that one song that you heard? Like, was it be like something from Carlos Santana, or doing one of those the epic Axl riffs from Guns N' Roses?
I can't remember the name of the song at this very moment, but it was this song that my dad used to play. I grew up listening to Spanish music and reggae, a lot of reggae.
Okay.
He's Panamanian.
Okay. So it wasn't Carlos Santana? You fairly sure it wasn't?
It was something else.
Okay.
I cannot remember at this very moment, but every single time I'd play it, and it would just remind me of like when he would be cooking in the kitchen, he would always have the same playlist almost every single time.
Might be
Cooking in the
a healthy dose of Jimi Hendrix maybe on there.
Probably
Maybe some Bob Marley.
something, but
possibly.
a lot of the times I didn't know the names of the songs.
Well, understood.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little something. My mom didn't like him playing certain music while she was around, so when she wasn't around and he was cooking, he'd be playing that stuff
Crank that
she
shit
was
up.
exactly. So to save himself, he wasn't allowed to tell us what the artists were, so we were just vibing to the songs. We
Right.
liked whatever we was hearing, and when mom was around, we'd be like. You know, we just like, hey, I don't know what that song is. Like, hey, bro, we chilling. Like, we don't know. And he's been playing the clean stuff, you know. Like, we wasn't snitch on him, bro. We was
Hey,
vibing.
man,
You feel me?
look, all young black fathers go through this, right? You know, so having young kids, you know, you love listening to the music that you listen to, so you want to listen to some rap. A lot of kids, you know, you end up hearing the dirty versions of stuff just because you in the car with dad.
Exactly.
You know, and then when you get out, he's like, you know, you find like, you know, little kid be swearing, so it's like, where did you learn that word from? Dad? He's like, what? I ain't swear to you. It's like, well, it was on that music that you was listening to. Busted.
Yeah,
Straight
for real,
busted.
bro. Nah, facts.
Straight
Big
busted.
Facts on that one.
Nah, man. So I know you running off fumes. I know you need to get out here. I know you need to get some sleep.
Yes,
Where can people
sir.
find you at? all your socials.
Literally this. 904 Matcha on all platforms. It's 904matcha.com for the merch. 904 Matcha on Spotify, SoundCloud, Instagram, Apple Music, literally anything. Honestly, I made it so that it's easily accessible. I don't have to have an alternate username for nothing. Twitter,
right.
All of it. 904 Matcha. Everywhere, so that you can easily find me on every single platform.
Yeah, man. Thank you for this. Thank you for this interview. Hey, Tick TV, if you want to find me a little bit more, if you think I did a good job, leave a comment for me and tag at Culture Junkies, YouTube at Culture Junkies. You can find me on Twitter at Culture Junkies as well. Thank you, 904 Macho Man. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. This is the best interview I've had so far.
Oh, dog. Don't make me blush now.
Bro, this was great. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Match out, bro. I appreciate you. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. I like that.